The National Hockey League is going to be the first pro sports league in the United States to return to play. You heard it here first. Hi everybody, I'm Marky Billson. There are rumors circulating that the NHL is telling their players, hey, don't go home. Stay in your NHL towns. Stay near the training complexes. We're going to start practicing, and we'll be back sooner than later. And I'm willing to believe this. Frankly, the NHL has a lot to lose by not playing. Not saying that the other sports have anything to gain by not playing, at least not financially. But you get the feeling the NHL doesn't really feel comfortable about blindly following the NBA. Now, Gary Bettman, the NHL's commissioner, is talking about resuming the season. That's the first thing out of his mouth. We're not going to cancel this season like, say, the XFL. No, we're going to have a Stanley Cup champion. We're going to try to get this back sooner than later. Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, meanwhile, says, well, 30 days, then we'll wait and see, etc., etc. Additionally, look, can the NHL really afford to fight for arena dates with the NBA? I mean, the NBA is saying they're looking at July arena dates. What's the availability for their postseason, their resumption of play, what have you? Can the NHL really afford to wait that long and then, fight it out for potential arena dates? There aren't that many shared arenas. There are fewer than you think, but there are plenty of them. And, Philadelphia, for instance, Boston, etc. So, you want to avoid those conflicts. And that is another motivation for the NHL to come back sooner than later. You could look at some positive public relations. What if the NHL is the only game in town playing? All the eyeballs are on it, and that's gotta be a good thing, right? Now, I don't know if it keeps people being hockey fans. I can recall that, as 1982. The NFL went on strike, canceled 7 games, and during this hiatus, NBC actually started to broadcast Canadian Football League games. Nobody's watching the CFL these days because years ago they were the only game in town on a Sunday. Oh, let's watch the Canadian Football League. That didn't happen. And you get the idea. Look, if you're a basketball fan, it's oh goody, I'm going to watch hockey now. I'm used to games that were 100-99. Now I'm going to watch 2-1 games and be happy. Now you get the idea that that's not going to happen, but same time, if the NHL could have all the eyeballs on them, couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. Now, nobody knows how long the coronavirus scare is going to last, but you do get the feeling that other sports really don't want to follow the NBA's lead. Now, folks, I'm Marky Billson. If you like what I have to say, follow me on YouTube. I've got 34 subscribers, like to get to 100. I mean, there's a certain number of subscribers that I do need to get to and such. But I'm asking you to like this video on YouTube and to follow me. You'll see all kinds of different pages, especially if you live in the Tri-Cities, Tennessee area or you're from Pittsburgh. I've got a lot of pages specifically relating to the sporting events there. I also ask that you follow me on Twitter at Marky Billson. You can also follow me on Facebook, where I know that some of you are watching this video on Facebook Live. But until then, I'm Marky Billson. Remember that. The NHL is going to be the first league in the United States to resume play.